ora. Welcome to our Wednesday weight session. Okay, so today we're doing upper and lower body. I'm going to try and stick to the same size weights, but you may need multiple different sets or whatever, different weights. So it's up to you. Do what you can. We're doing a time session today, so you don't have to count, which is a blessing, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to do a quick warm up. So if you don't have a bench but you have a Swiss ball, you could potentially use the Swiss ball for some of it. You can use a chair for some of it, or you can use the floor for some of it as well, like a bench press. So use what you have around the house. Don't feel you have to go out and buy a big bench. You can also use the couch or an ottoman or something for the hip thrust, which we're going to do in the last set. Okay, so we've got 3 sets. We are doing 45 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest in between each exercise. We're doing each set twice. Okay, right, so we're going to crack into just getting some shoulders warmed up. I'm just going to let you know I have my dog in the room with me. And there may be some noise in the background because we have some stuff happening in the house that is creating a bit of noise at the moment. So yeah, just be aware. The dog may be licking something, making a bit of noise there, so I apologise. Coming back, forward and back. Or you can just watch the dog the whole video if you want. So we're just going to reach over here, push that waist out to the side a wee bit, and then coming back. Okay, one more here. Cool. So my aim is to use reasonably heavy weights for me. I'm using 8 kgs. I may have to revert to lower, but the aim is to start off with going pretty heavy at the beginning. So with your seat, if you have one, just getting your hands on it or a table, and I want you to pull your ears up towards the ceiling or pull the back of your head up, and then you're going to sink the head and face down towards the floor. You can do this kneeling as well, or you can lean against the wall and do it that way. So pulling that back up towards the ceiling, and your head or messy bun should go up as well, and then we're sinking back down. So lifting up here, coming back down. I'm going to do one more of these. Then we're just going to go into a bit of a table with your body, and I want you just to thread the needle through. So we're going to reach through under the armpit, and then we're going to follow the hand with the eyeballs, and then coming back around. So a bit of a thoracic stretch through there, lumbar twist as well, and then other side. So reaching through under the armpit here, look at your hand, and then bring the hand up and away. That's it. And then we go one more here. Righty, so some shoulder rolls, and then we're just going to do a couple of little calf things for your legs to sort of function a wee bit, and then a couple of squats just to warm up those legs as well. We're not actually doing squats today, we're doing something very similar. Cool, so shake it out a wee bit. Righty, so our first exercise we're doing is a supported tricep kickback, is what I've named it. But we're going to have your same hand, you can do this kneeling on the floor, same hand, same knee on your bench or your seat. You're going to have the other foot on the floor, okay? We're going to keep that knee bent. We're going to grab your weight. This is probably far too heavy for me. We're going to pull the shoulder up and then bring it up into that row, and then we're going to swing, okay, like so. We're going to try and aim for halfway through to swap over, and then we'll go into the next exercise from there, which I'll show you in the break. It's much easier. So we've got 10 seconds. Oh, wrong one. And ready. So coming up, we want to pull the shoulder back first. Elbow is soft on the supportive side. Oh, sorry, I'm doing a row. We're keeping the elbow locked up into the ribs, and we're just reaching back and forward, okay? Sorry. I had you going there. Right, from here, quickly swap over, or you can continue on the same side and do the other side next round. So keep that swing. Don't swing with the wrist, swing with the elbow here. Keep the back nice and still. We've got 5 seconds. Cool. I've got an issue with the speaker at the moment. I'm just going to pause it. Right. That should be better. Okay, so we're doing a Bulgarian split squat. So we're going to put one foot rested, so the lace part of your foot on the seat, and then we're going to drive that back knee down. You want to make sure you're actually quite far forward. So we drive straight down, up nice and tall, coming down. We don't want to be diving our knees inwards either. So you can choose here to stay on that set leg the whole time. Sometimes the setup takes longer than the thing, but do maybe one more rep. Changing legs, that's what I mean. And pushing that front foot into the floor, resting that foot on the back, diving or driving that back knee straight down towards your floor. You don't have to touch the floor. Cool. Walk that one off a wee bit, eh? And then we're back to our first round. You can't really see me do it this way, so I'm going to try and just spin around for you each time. Takes a bit longer. So we've got knee, hand, elbow soft, weight of the palm is evenly spread, shoulder comes back, elbow comes up to the ribs, and then you stay there and you swing. Okay, I'm already puffing. So try to keep the wrist from doing the bend. It will probably want to. That's it. Keep going. Soften that knee. Right, changing sides about now. And same position, swinging back. I think if my weights are lighter, I'll be able to do the whole 45 on that side. Elbow stays up. Cool. Righty, have that moment here. Now, kind of an easy way to do this is if you sit with your feet directly out the front of you, okay, so they're 90 degrees, stand up, then pop your foot on the bench, and that should be the correct position you need to be in. Then you can lean down, pick up your weight. So try and stay up nice and tall, driving straight down towards the floor. That's it. Push the front foot, so evenly spread those toes. Think of the 3 points of contact in your foot, your ball round to the big toe, little toe, and heel all stay firmly stuck. Changing sides. That's it. Pushing that front foot into the floor, driving down. I'm getting rid of the worst one first. Okay, or worst two, in my opinion. Worst two first. Hey, my mate. Yeah. Trying to get him so he's not locked up all day. Right, because we do have tradies here. And he would love nothing better than to annoy them. So we want that back nice and straight here. Shoulder comes back, elbow comes up towards ribs. And then we're just swinging. That's it. Softness through the standing knee. Don't put all your weight into your hand or your wrist. Keep the elbow soft and the supporting arm. Give it 2 more reps here if you can. Then wind yourself and turn around. Other side. Shoulder up, elbow up. Swing. Keep the elbow locked in to the seam of your top. Your inside arm seam and your side seam should be pretty much touching. Right, have a moment here, and after this one, we'll be finished our first set. Whew. I know, fun times. Right, so remember to sit up, sit 90 degrees here, stand up, plop your foot on there, so it's resting. You can be on your toes, but that's harder. Reach down, grab your dumbbell or kettlebell. So driving back knee straight down. Try not to let the knee angle out or in too much. Cool, we'll do one more rep here, then changing. So you have your hand, that's foot is off the floor, is the one that holds that dumbbell as well. Use your core to stabilize. Make sure as you stand up, pushing pelvis slightly forward. Get full attack on the bum. Right, how good does that feel? That one is over. Okie dokie. Right, I'm just going to give you a moment. I'll explain the next ones. I'm just quickly getting my water. Have yourself a drink. Breaks are important. So the next one is a chest press or a bench press. Okay, so you will either be lying on the floor, you can use a Swiss ball or a bench like I've got. You can use a bar. I like to have my feet up because I'm short, okay? So we're coming up like so. We want to have the angle of the arm not dead out, okay? If you're a guy, you can do that. You've got a better sort of positioning around your rib cage. For females, it's better to just slightly bring elbows down a wee bit, okay? So think about maybe about 5 to 10 degrees downwards and then push up here, okay? So that's your bench press. Then you're going to stand up. You're going to hold one of your weights and we're going to try and get up off the seat without touching the floor of the other foot, okay? Right, I'm going to push the timer. Gives us 10 seconds. Get my weights, get my positioning. Ready? So remember, position so the elbows go down slightly. You'll have less shoulder niggles normally. So we're coming down, we're exhaling as we push up and away. Exhale up. Inhale down. If you're on the floor, you just come, you can't go any lower than the floor, so you just rest the back of the arms on that. Swiss ball, you kind of wrap the back of the arms around it as you come down. You want to have your head and shoulders supported on that Swiss ball. Exhale up, inhale down. Righty, and we're coming down. Don't you wreck that, you punk. This is the dog. Right, so from here, grabbing one of your weights, okay? We're going to pick a side. No, Rocky, no. Sit. So, no, coming over here instead because it's so well behaved. Okay, holding on to your weight around your chest. You can have your big toe on the floor if you want, but we're trying to have control as we stand up, pushing through that foot. See how little control I actually do have. As you come down, pushing into the foot as you come up. So slowly lower yourself. You've got about one more coming down, changing sides. Now you're probably going to notice one side might be slightly average compared to the other. So pushing up, lowering yourself down, push that foot into the floor, slowly up, slowly down. Cool, we've got 30 seconds here. Alrighty. Just gonna quickly take this mat from his teeth. Up here. Okay, get into your position for your bench press. It's coming up in about 10 seconds. So, righty, so stabilize the upper back on the bench and we're angling the elbows slightly down, okay? Exhale as you push away or exhale on the hardest bit. Don't rush these. We want to work on slow, steady and not just trying to get reps done for the sake of it. Okay, bit of a shake going on I've got. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. Cool, and then ditch your weights. Give yourself a moment here. Whew. It's quite warm. It's not really, is it? We know it's not that warm. Okay, back to the stability exercise, okay? Another one of them. Okay, so we're pushing the foot into the floor, holding the weight. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing it with the weight, please don't feel that you have to. This is only if you've done this a few times and you can slowly do it, okay? This side is, for some reason, not playing the game, a bit fast today. And you can touch your big toe on the floor or the ball of your foot, or even have something there to hold on to, changing sides. That's it. Push down. Coming down. 2 more. We can do it. Righty. Get yourself a bit of a rest and then set yourself up for your next round. It's our last lot of bench press. We're almost finished set 2. Okay, you've got 5 seconds here, so get yourself ready. Remember, if you're on a Swiss ball or exercise ball, please make sure your head, neck and shoulders are supported. You're keeping your bum up nice and high. That will fire up the bum. Exhale up. Inhale down. So exhale up. Inhale down. Keep going. Remember, adjust the elbows if you need to. Alrighty, give yourself a moment here, my friend. You would deserve it. And then we've got one more of these balancy ones to go, and then we're on our 3rd and final set. Okay, when you're ready, set yourself up. So if you've got the weight, grab it. I'm going to try the right side first. It's my weaker, less dominant side. Remember, Focus on pushing as much into the floor as you can. As we come up, as we go down. That's it. We have one more in us, and then changing legs. That's it. Coming down. 4 seconds here. Excellent, mate. Right, walk it off a wee bit. Give yourself a moment. The next one we will be using just a chair. You can essentially do this on a Swiss ball. Okay. I actually find it better. I will show you what it looks like. I've got one right here. I actually prefer it on a Swiss ball. So you would be arm out to the side. If you want to make it harder on here, you can take the opposite leg off the floor as well. But we're just going to go arm out to the side and we're pushing the weight up. Be careful not to overextend through kind of the waist when you're coming up with that single arm. So we'll do half and half again. And then I'm just going to show you with one dumbbell, but I will be using 2 on the bench. So you would come out and say, got it here, head and shoulders are supported again, and we're lowering our bum down and we're pushing up. So we want to tilt the pelvis towards us at the top of the movement so you can feel the butt cheeks essentially closing on each other. Okie dokie, I'm going to boot this guy away. I'm going to hit go. So we are starting with that single arm press. I'm doing it from my bench. Okay, so we're going to have one arm out to the side, so that's an isometric hold, and then we're exhaling as we push up, okay? Again, you can change the angle of your elbow to help in terms of if you've got a niggly shoulder or anything. So you don't have to be straight out to the side. Often for women, it's better to go on that slight wee angle. Okay, changing sides here. Pushing up. So go nice and slow, especially if you've got a lighter weight. Slow and controlled actually will work your arm harder than pumping out like 50,000 reps. Keep going. We've got 3 seconds here. Cool. Righty. It takes me a wee while to get into position when I'm doing it on the bench here. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to have my arms up here when I'm doing it on this type of bench, okay? So I've got my elbows up. Now I'm going to lift up, and I want the bench corner to be about where my bra strap is. Then we're going to load up. Oh, sorry, Rocky. Sorry, mate. Load up like so. Coming down, tilting at the top. I prefer this one. Far better on a Swiss ball. Okay, but I know it will work me better on the bench, okay? I need to almost bring them out away from each other. So adjust as needed, mate. But we want to make sure the pelvis tilts towards you slightly at the top. So you feel that butt cheek area come together and around the outside of your underwear. So like undies, not G-bangers. Oh. That burnt a lot. My poor legs. All in good fun, you right, mate? Sorry. Alrighty. So, got about 12 seconds left before we go to our second round of the shoulder press. Okay? Coming up. Elbow out, arm out to the side. We want to keep that nice and straight. Remember, angles are everything. not just with photos. So as we do the hard part, we want to exhale if we can. We can draw belly in very gently, but keeping everything nice and still. Changing sides is just as important as well. So don't over exaggerate the push. If you're using a heavier weight, have your rest when you do it if you need it. We have 8 seconds left on the clock. Righty. Oh, I'm going to grab a quick sip and then I'm going to get myself ready and not enjoy the next one. Half the battle with this one is getting yourself into position. Okay, are we ready? Let's do this second round of set 3. Try and keep the knees from diving inwards or outwards as well. You can use a couch for this. So tilt that pelvis very gently at the top, okay? Pubis goes towards the ceiling a bit more as you come up. We have 12 seconds to go. Oh. All the drama of me having to get up. Alright, we're back. Righty. 10 seconds here or slightly less, so get your weights ready. I'm going to start on this side this round. So remember, arm out to the side. Get the angle where you want it. Quite stoked. I didn't know if I'd be able to use this heavyish weight for me. 8 through the whole workout, but here we are. Coming in strong. Give it one more push. Changing sides. Coming up. We've got this 6 seconds. Oh, one more to go. And we're done, my friend. Quite a bit longer today than normally, but that's all right. Sometimes these longer ones are good and sometimes we have time for shorter versions, okay? So we've got 10 seconds left. Get yourself set up. So about the bra strap, but make sure every head and shoulders are supported or head and neck is supported, and upper back if you're on a ball. We don't want to be lifting from our neck. Keep it up, mate. We've got another 28 seconds to go. We're not even halfway. Close your eyes, imagine you're somewhere else. Tilt that pelvis as you come up. 15 seconds here. Eight seconds. This is the one I'm just dying on. Right, like that. Bit of a buckle today. But you know what? Someone, as in me, is feeling a little bit stronger. A lot more confident in certain things. I'm probably going to have bruises on my hips later, but all in good fun, right? Grab yourself a drink. All in good fun. Alrighty. grabbing onto your elbow. Pat yourself in the middle of the back while you're doing this one. Say well done for finishing, and just pull the elbow back. We're going to change. Cool. We're going to cross the arm over and just keep it straight for those shoulders. Relax a wee bit, then pull again. Relax a wee bit more, pull again, and then we do the other side. Coming across. That's it. He wants to eat my mat. Shoulder rolls here. Just grabbing onto the neck and try and like let your hand go. You can grab onto one of your weights if you want, and that will give it a beautiful wee stretch. You'll probably need it to go lower than the seat though. Cool. Other side. Over to the side. Allow it to stretch down. There we go. Righty. Grabbing onto your ankle, leaning forward a wee bit. So you've got a bit of a hinge through the hip when you're seated doing this one. Cool. Coming up. Ankle, a bit of hip flexion here. Cool. And we're going to stand up here. Going to come around the other side, but if you've got a seat, you can just do it. I want you to tilt the pelvis forward and sink forward a wee bit. Get into a wee bit of the hip flexor at the back leg, the leg that's back, front of the thigh. So coming forward, tilt pelvis towards me, and then you're going to reach across over. Cool. Then we're going the other side. So we're scooping up or tilting the pelvis, and we're just coming forward slightly here. You should feel a nice wee kind of pull in the front of that quad, and then tilt forward, lean forward a bit more, and reach across. Cool. And then from here, you're going to bring your toes back towards you. So your knee will be straight, but it's not locked, okay? So bring the toes back. You should feel a stretch through the calf and the back of the hamstring. To make that stretch more, I want you to turn the opposite hip towards the foot, but do not move the foot. The foot stays in flexion or flat foot, okay? Coming up towards you. Then we do the other side, okay? So knee is straight but not locked. Foot is towards you, so you should feel that stretch already, and then we turn opposite foot towards that, okay? And we don't move the foot. Sorry, opposite hip. Okie dokie. Right. All finished. So thanks for hanging with me today. We had a bit of fun. We've done a longer workout than normal. Remember, if you have any issues, please sing out. And tomorrow you may feel a wee bit sore, and that's fine. Just keep moving, okay? So have a great week, and we will catch you hopefully next time. See you later.